Hello guys, I'm gonna say my opinion about this current 5.8 version Imaginarium Theatre. Um, it's really hard. This time, I was forced to pull Ineffa and my guaranteed is gone for another uh, patch. Maybe Flames or maybe the what do you call this, the another character, because the elemental, maybe it's the girl in the teaser trailer. Maybe the girl is the Geo ones. I'm planning to save Primos, but yeah, this time I had to make a decision and pull Ineffa in order to beat this current Imaginarium Theatre as effortlessly as possible. Yeah. There's a huge increase of damage if you have Ineffa, and it will help you not in the boss, but it will help you to clear the mini bosses and uh, the unfortunate um, stalling mechanics of the game of the Imaginarium Theater. I guess if I will compare from the last three end games, the new Abyss will be Imaginarium Theater. Yeah. And the Super Abyss will be the dire mode in the Stygian Onslaught. And yeah, the Abyss got easier last time. Maybe I'll just have a um, premium team composition. Skirk, Escupir, and Purina. Maybe I just have that, and I got used to Nubilet as well. But this time, this Imaginarium Theater, it really requires a more damage. Not by the means of lunar reactions, but I think more damage and more characters as well. As you can see, yeah, I'm now in the third boss, right? That's the first boss. I'm sorry, that's the first boss. The green chicken. You need Electro to that, so you can unstable it and deal more damage. And so you gotta plan your at least four or 2 to 4 slots of boss killer, because there is a 2 per 1 character, so the ratio would be 2 to 3 DPS, right? But yeah, as you can see in the first stage, I'm planning to eliminate the Mizuki and Yae Miko. And so plan your elimination of characters one by one, and those that you will put to reserve as well. If you can pull, if you can farm Primo Gems for Ineffa, why not? Just to survive this current Imaginarium Theater, if you can. Also, the one that helps me to clear this Imaginarium Theater is the friend options. You can bring the character from your friend list, right? I did bring Nubilet. As you can see, the required elements are Cryo, Hydro. No Hydro. Cryo, Hydro, and Animo. I have Nubilets in this game. And yeah, Novelette really helps me to clear this Imaginarium Theatre. Not my Novelette character, but on the friend list. You can add just one if you can, if you have. So please do search any of those many characters players, so you can at least, it will be helpful to for you to clear the Imaginarium Theatre. As you can see here, this is a stall. Okay, 2-1, voila, performance successful. Yeah, the fourth battle is stalling. Now the fifth battle, what's that? Yeah, this is a AoE type. Yeah, I was forced to use Nobelat here, so just trial and error. And yeah, I was planning to use Nobelet on the bosses, but I don't have a choice. I use Nobelet in these stages because it's trial and error, and I can't beat this many enemies that are not, that cannot be grouped easily, and it's very tough if you don't have Nobelet, or if you don't have a friend who have Nobelet. Then it will be very tough for you. It's helpful. I clear this Imaginarium Theatre with this character. So what I can say about this endgame is it's getting tough, and maybe the game is forcing me to waste my primogems. maybe they have a plan. If you just pull and plan properly, even if you're F2P, you can clear the content aside from Stygian Onslaught. There's a certain quota, I think. If I can intuitively observe, there's a certain quota that you cannot clear dire mode unless you fix 3 teams. You need to fix 3 teams, and as well pull every patch. Yeah, you don't need to concern about wasting your primogems. Just pull who you want, and then build the characters that the characters you want is the sub synergies, right? You need to build those teams for your characters so you don't get down spiral sanity. This game is a test of your sanity because it's a button smashing game. This you will probably takes a year or 2 in order to beat this game, the end game content. Yeah, it will take years, but if you want to accelerate your progress, of course you're gonna spend money, but I'm not advising that. So you can spend a little, that's very good. There's many players that clear this game with just spending a little, that's fine. And maybe the analysis of the difficulties of endgames now is from Spiral Abyss, the easiest one, and this Imaginarium Theatre is getting really harder. This will be a medium, yeah, a medium one, and the last is Stygian, which is super hard in dire mode. So I think yeah, this boss is Easy, that stage is easy. Performance successful. Okay, what's next? Yeah, this Magu Kenki is very tough actually. Um, I read try it many times. Yeah, and then I use my skirt because I tried it on my C3 Raiden and it doesn't work. But my plan is to use Nubilet on the Magu Kenki, but it got interrupted by that middle game, and I use Nubilet on the bosses too. So I wasted Nubilet, but I still have a slot for skirt because I haven't used the vigor points. So now I only have one, and extra characters Chi not gonna even use. Okay, so this one, yeah, this is very tanky. That boss, three bosses, you will defeat three bosses, and it's very picky on characters. So I repeated also that as well until I found the right characters. The trial and error, yeah. Lanyan. Lanyan is very good, and when I replace somebody else for Lanyan, I then can one-shot the bosses to the first, yeah. And now I'm on the third bosses. That boss, Lanyan, is a very good anime character, and what helps in this stage is the buff. Yeah, the one that you buy in the shop. Yeah, I bought the buff. I think it's level 4 or level. I have level 4, level 2, and level 1 buff, and that really helps to clear the game. That's why don't forget the buffs also, guys, so you can estimate and intuitively calculate your damages, because it's impossible for a human to calculate it in a spreadsheet. you can do your math, but the gameplay is separate. I think it had a lot of experiment until you beat the game. Yeah, we are not a artificial intelligence, but our humanity's core is our intuition. So you estimate the range of from 0 to 5, and then you put the ratings, right? And yeah, I'm finished. I actually finished this with the verse, and that's boom. You see that? I finished that with a verse. It's successfully revengeful vengeance. I don't know what's the next word. So I got 10 stars by this visionary mode, and yeah, little smile, a little high,